it's not a tacky like as in it's going to super stick them down. It's going to release them quite easily. Okay. But what it does do is mean that you can pop your cardstock over the top. So I've chose some of the gorgeous linen cardstock. You place it on the top, just seal that down, and then I'm just going to release that with my scissors. And then you're going to die cut whatever die it is that you want to do your paper piecing with. Okay. So now that's ready to go. Okay. So then you're going to just put your die through. So I use the same die, and then what I've done is, even though it's like punctured a few a little bit there, because I probably just used a little bit too much pressure there, but it doesn't matter, because what I just wanted to do was peel back the main die part, so the red, the red outline, which is similar to. Yes, so it's like this version really. It's like that I've pulled off.
Oh, got you, yeah.
Because it's left all the pieces, they are no longer on the floor, on the glass mat.
So the white bit that we can see is going to be slightly tacky because that's been revealed, but also the tack is holding in those pink inner areas.
Absolutely, and it means then you can peel these back. Now, I will tell you, I did say to you at the beginning, it isn't a sticky, like a sticky...
It's not made them into a sticker.
No, it's not made them into a sticker. So what you do need to do is you need to drop your glue. So if I just grab my glue, you'll still need to get your things like your glues, and you're just going to pop that into there, and then you then place your piece.
This is good.
I hope I've got the right one there. Oh, is that the wrong one? Oh, Debbie, that's that side, isn't it? What you've already coloured in, girl. You daft devil. Let me get the other side.
The tulips on. You've got you.
I think it's because I've got the thing the wrong way. There we go. Do you know? If I just looked at these things, it'd be a lot easier, wouldn't it?
But this takes all that headache, because you'd be like, don't open the door, don't open that window.
Exactly, and for me, this is the reason why these were a game changer for me. And because I do love paper piecing, but I just hate all of the taking each individual piece out, trying to find it, trying to then... You've got it there in front of you.
Well, you so it means several of these. Couldn't you normally put like a rainbow flower?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely.
This is you're going to get 30 sheets of this. Now, $23.97. Lots of you getting involved with this one. Lots of you already confirming your orders. Well, even if you've confirmed your orders, you're still paying that lowest price for £15.97. Sorry, 98 pence. They're usually, I think, is it $7.99 a pack with these? So, I mean, you can shop for them individually. Why you would want to, I really don't know when you've got a deal like so. And it's something that you're going to be able to find yourself using over and over again, not just with your Crafter's Companion dies. Don't forget the die that Debbie is working with, we do have on the show. So if you did want to replicate exactly what Debbie's just been sharing with us, you can get hold of these. But the deal on the screen is for your 3 packs, 30 sheets in total. These are flying out. If you've not tried this technique before, please do take advantage of it. It's not going to turn your elements into stickers. They're not adhesive sheets. They're just
it just holds
them in place.
Yes.
So you've got control, and then you can put those pieces in. So yeah, that's a brilliant idea. I've never seen it demonstrated before.
And this is why for me they were a game changer, because like I said, I love the effect, but I genuinely, you ask anybody who's known me the longest time, if they told me I was doing a paper piecing show at head office, I'd be like, oh God, no. Tell me the sheets are in. If the sheets are in, I'm like, yes. If the sheets are out, I'm like, get someone else. Because I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I want ease of use, and for me, and it's not just the paper piecing dies that were brought to you today. It's every die you own that you could then turn into a paper pieced effect if you wanted to create something a bit different, and it just holds them in the right place so that I can continue to do that all the way around now, and I know where each piece is because it's being held into place with the hold and release sheets.
Just have them side by side and straight.
Exactly, and makes that so much easier.
Please don't forget, you can go for multiples. It's not one per customer with regards to these. So if that's a deal to be had and you want to get hold of more of them, then you can do. So Stephanie, you're going to get 60 sheets because you've doubled up. Brilliant idea. When you've got that deal, why not? Means you're getting 2 of those packs as a bonus rather than the one if you're just going for the set of 3. But again, if you are planning on doing that, anyone that's watching, don't forget that means the stock's going to kind of drop even speedier. So make sure you confirm your orders to get your hands on yours.
And can I just tell you, Hayley, we had these when we first launched those dies.
Yeah.
And then they sold out, the hold and release sheets. And we didn't get them for months. And I'm telling you, we only brought them back because of customers saying to us, how fabulous they were. They really, really enjoyed that process of that technique, which is a lovely technique. But like I said, if it's faffy, I don't want to do it. And that's that. We listened to what our customer said, so we brought them back. However long these will last for, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I couldn't tell you.
We didn't have them for 2 years. Exactly 2 years.
And I was one of those that were banging on Leanne's door saying, please, please, can we have them back? And again, customer response was, please bring them back, because they just take all that hard work out of the paper piecing. But to bring them today,
well, this is
a fantastic deal.
Here, stock up, because it's one of those ones that when you find yourself using it, you don't want to be without it, because you'll think, oh, I could do that technique, and it's like, oh, I haven't got a piece that's big enough, or I haven't got any left. Don't be without it. Just invest that $15.98 today to get your 30 sheets, and then you know you've got a nice little stash there ready for when you need it. Brilliant technique as well. What are you up to next, Vicky?
Well, can we go back to the illusion powders just to show you how easy they are to use. I absolutely love these powders. Like I said, they may be a small little tub, but they are so good. And I wish I had things like resin and all those kind of things.
Can you show everybody the colours before you
Possible, yeah,
just
possible.
Just joined in.
Yeah, absolutely. So, like I said, the illusion is, and the way that this works with this sparkle and the shine, is the fact that the illusion is on 2 different cardstocks. The way that the light hits them reflects in a different way, so you get, it almost looks like 2 different colours that I've got there. That looks from that 4 pot of the rose tint one, it looks like you've got 8 colours. And that's just on white and black cardstock.
So many different.
Imagine using it on different coloured cardstocks, maybe on craft card, depending on the types of paper that you use it on. And like I said, you could do lots of this. So that is your rose tint one. So you've got the axonite,
I think so. A
northite, amethyst and serendite.
I think that sounds about right.
They sound about right.
So much more interesting than brown.
Yeah. Then you've got your aqua shimmer ones, sapphire. I love that because my granddaughter's called Sapphire. And yeah, beautiful, beautiful colours there. Peridots on there. Zircon. I think Rosie told me this morning. I don't look, an appetite, I know that one, but not the appetite like with the appetite, just as that. But again, just look at the shimmer and the sparkle on there. They're just absolutely beautiful. For me, as a paper crafter, I love this. Lots of different techniques you can do with them. As a paper crafter, these really, really excite me. So I've just got a couple of my really old, and you can tell they're old because they've discoloured, but I'll tell you something, doesn't matter if they're discoloured, you can still use them. I've got my cardstock on there. I'm going to use, again, my translucent clear because I want them to be able to stick to something. So I'm just going to pop a couple of little butterflies down there.
This is a clear ink that we may or may not have in stock from Crafters Companion. You might already have one in your stash.
There may be something on the website. I know Mark uses, I think Mark from Visible Image, I think he uses Versamark, I think. I want to say he uses that.
Yeah. There's quite a few, isn't it? Wow do one as well.
Yes, yeah, Wow do
it's a clear embossing pad, isn't it? So if you've got one in your stash, you'll be able to do it.
It's just like a sticky ink. That's all we're needing is like a sticky ink, something for them to stick to for it to grab hold of. So I'm just using a platform here. And then just pop that down, and then again, and I'll do that again, and I'll do it in white as well, so you can see the 2 different effects onto the white. And I think that's got a lovely, so I'll just pop that to one side, and I'm just going to bring that in as well. So we'll do that one. I'll just re-ink that again. I'll show you the letterpress technique with your embossing folder as well. We'll quickly do that one.
6 minutes or so left, so yeah,
plenty of time, Hayley, plenty of time. I just never got around to showing this at 1 o'clock, and I wanted to show you how lovely it looks when you do this technique too. And whether you use one colour, whether you mix colours, whether you paint with them as well. Now, I wonder if that...
Not so easy to see on the
I can't say, it's so hard to see on white, so I'm just going to go back down because I don't trust myself. I don't have a lot of pressure. I've got a bad arm at the minute.
I was going to say, I can see a little bit.
Can you see it? I can, yes. You're right, Levi. I can see it. Yeah, I can see there. I can just about see that. Yep, perfect. So let me just put those to one side. Bring these in side by side, and let's just sprinkle. Oh, look at that. You can see the aircon which way it's blowing, can't you? It's like whoosh, straight down at me. Let's just pop a little bit of the colour on. Tiny amounts, don't go mad, just put a little tiny amount on.
You can always add to it, can't you?
Of course you can, yeah, absolutely. Let's go in with the gold as well. So I'm just going to have a little dabble.
Names associated with these as well.
Oh, they're just beautiful. And then I think I might just add a little bit of the I can't say it. Zircon, thank you, Laura. Oh, Leanne, what did you do to me?
For these powders. I think for maybe you wanted to see the different techniques of how to use them before committing yourself to get hold of them. But we don't have huge amounts left, so don't leave it too long to make that final decision. That looks amazing.
So absolutely stunning. 2 seconds it takes to do this. And they just look absolutely incredible when you do them. And like I said, there's, from a paper crafting point of view, oh my God, I just absolutely adore these. Now, I haven't set them just yet, so let me just tow it that way for you. There you go. So, and I'm going to reset them. And they were the same colours that we just used. And I'm going to set those with that little bit of airspray so that that's not going anywhere. Or if you've got a varnish, spray them with a bit of varnish. That'll set them as well. But look absolutely fabulous. The technique with your letterpress is very simple. Depending on which effect you want. Now, I want it in the background rather than the foreground. So I'm going to make sure that my ink is running into the what we call the deboss side.
Which side of the embossing
Exactly, yeah. You'll get a better effect with a brayer, but because time is literally running away with us.
Absolutely, always does, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. I don't know how that happens. But I would use a brayer. So I would put a brayer over the top of there and then roll that in so that it gets all into the nooks and the crannies. But
you
should get
later, but not with these, are you?
Unless we've got time to show them, because we've got a lot on that show. So if we have, we'll do that. But if not, now maybe your chance to get hold of them. So again, I'm just going to pop in a little piece into there. It's a 3D embossing folder, so I'm just going to quickly run that through with my plate.
Lovely.
And like I said, dependent on the cardstock that you use, maybe onto some different cardstock, you could do this on. You'll get a different effect. I've still got some nice sparkly bits there that I'm going to use.
Thinking I'm not going to waste.
I'm not going to waste that, Early. I will not be wasting that. Let me tell you, I don't believe in waste. And I will tell you, when I was doing everything for the shows, my craft room is lovely, glittery, sparkly, and I was covered. I got up and I was like, I'm absolutely covered in it. My son said, "What have you been doing in there?" And I was like, having the time of my life, because I am in my little happy element when I am doing things like this. I just love playing with different mediums that we get, and I love the fact that they've got that illusion of different colours depending on the cardstock that you use.
Well, it's nice because you kind of get an idea of how it's going to behave, but equally so, it's not like it's set in one particular place, is it? So each piece, even if you're doing the same technique, would look different to the next one. Oh, Debbie, this looks incredible.
Honestly, it looks so, it just looks stunning. If you want to add a little bit more, just pick some up with that. But honest to God, I absolutely adore. Oh my God. I mean, seriously, look at.
And it's picked up every last detail.
It's just absolutely stunning. And again, the way that the light reflects, you get those different. I couldn't tell you how much I love these powders. I know that the rest of the team, Sheila, Debbie, Leanne, Sarah, I know the rest of the team will be just as much in love with these as I am. And again, I'm setting it. I'm just setting that little tiny spray over the top, means that's not going anywhere, and I've got a beautiful background. The only thing I need to add there is a sentiment, and you've got some gorgeous sentiments in that sentiment bundle. Absolutely. That you could be then mounting that onto some cardstock, matting and layering, and creating, and that's exactly what I did with this early. These here, let me just do it with the other arm, because my arms, I can't stretch my arm out. I've got a bad arm at the minute. I know, very limited movement with it. But look, there you go. Look, that was with that embossing folder.
You've almost got like diagonal bands in that one.
Exactly. Look, with the smooshy technique. Look what I did with that one. Smoosh, smoosh. Yeah, just doesn't that look fabulous, and bounces, honestly. And then this one I die cut with one, so I've got a little bit of a die cut, and I mixed with a bit of metallic cardstock, did a same little